morning. I can't talk too loudly, so you might end up putting my volume up on this video due to the fact the guys are still in bed. The sun is slightly coming through. I think that's what made me wake up. I mean, I was awake at about 6:20 this morning. It is a bit later than that, but I wanted to get this video sorted because it's stuff leaving our home and it's been in the dining room and everything. Some things may just have pictures somewhere on the screen, hopefully, because I was snapping photographs of pieces leaving our home or going to leave our home for this video. So I think I might start off with things maybe to do with the kitchen and everything. So the first thing is the deep fat fryer, and it's probably up here somewhere, hopefully, the picture. That's due to the fact that we have now got an air fryer. So a lot of these pieces, especially kitchenware and things like that, are pieces that I have actually replaced. So the deep fat fryer is one thing, and we've got an air fryer which has been working really well, and we're not missing the deep fat fryer at all. Brilliant investment. It was something the hubby researched and purchased. So there we are. So that is the deep fat fryer. Other things consist of my old toaster that is actually cracked down the side, and yes, I used to put it in this. A lot of them do have the little tray that you pull out that catches all the crumbs. This goes in that cupboard. You might have seen a little clip, you know, a photograph or something of my deep fat fryer, and this goes beside it, so that's gone because I've now got my black one. You will see that a lot of it is because I've got the replacements now. Something else, they're quite, you know, chunky items, is 3 of the old lap trays here. I have got 3 now that are got owls on that I got from the range, so they are going. So a lot of this needs to be boxed up and, you know, taken to the tip. Another one is the kettle. I've now got a new black kettle. This one we've had a fair few years now, and we bought the kettle you know, sort of last weekend when we was at the caravan. So we got ours from clearance bargains, like the toaster. So that is the kettle that's going. The next item is 30 plus years old. Hasn't been out of the cupboard now for a couple of years because there's certain knives I like. And then hubby purchased me a set of ceramic knives that sit on the breakfast bar. You might have seen it in some of my videos. I have shared it on one of my hauls, and it's in a slimline sort of holder, as this is quite heavy and chunky, and one of the knives actually broke a fair few years ago anyway, so we decided we are actually getting rid of that because it's just, you know, sort of heavy and chunky. It's done its toll, and as I say, it's over 30 years old, so it's something, it's going anyway. Something else, I've got 3 of these. These are the canisters from the my coffee and drink station. I've got new ones now. I'm using at the moment. I was going to replace them with something black with possibly a copper lid or something, but I decided to use 3 that I got from Poundland. So I got the 3 there. So it's something else. As I said, it looks quite a bit actually because they're chunky items. Something is the mat from the back doorway. As you know, I got a new one from I think it was Home Bargains, so that's going because it is actually fraying. I said a lot of these items, they're not being replaced just for the sake of them. They're being replaced because they need to. They're either old or sort of broken. Yes, the toaster and the kettle did work, but my toast is cracked, and the kettle is getting really old now, so rather than, you know, wait to the last minute, I've replaced them anyway. I've had them a fair few years now. And like the lap trays, some of them now I keep stitching them up and the beads are coming out, things like that. So yeah, and they're really marked and everything. So yeah, so this is why I'm replacing this one, because obviously it's frayed. This next one is cracked. It's one of those that I have in my fridge. It's cracked, look, so that's just obviously going. I've got a few spare ones of these. And then I have got a flannel that is got a hole in, and I know you can keep certain cloths and everything, and I do, but there comes to a stage that you can't keep every piece of cloth. So I do keep a certain amount. A while back, as I said, this was hubby's mug. Broke the handle, so that's going. I've actually got a couple of new mugs anyway, so yeah, so I might see if I can get rid of any more, but I'm trying not to go overboard with the mugs. If one comes in, then one has to go out. I did get rid of a couple more that broke as well. Something that's actually out of packaging is a Tens paint machine. This haven't used it in years, and when I went to check it, it didn't work. So it's here. So that is just going, and that's just all packaging. I've got a lot of packaging on the boxes. We've got an awful lot of boxes to go. And also in this bit, again, I'll probably put a picture in here. I have got a, it's a toolbox. It was our son's. Is taking it to work now. There's a picture of it in the car. That has actually just left our home, and it's gone to a colleague of his. So that's, I think it's been sold actually. So that's something else that's left our home. We've still got to sort our sheds out, which is normally done by Easter time or over Easter, but we had such bad weather over Easter, and if you remember, we were starting to have snow as well, snow flutters, so it put a stop to that. But we're slowly trying to get rid of the pieces now, whether it's to the tip or the charity shop. Something else, again, try and put a picture in, hubby's little mini fridge that we originally got from the charity shop. He's used it a few years now. Broke at work, where he keeps his milk and usually a can of drinks, especially in the summer. So I suggested he take the one from under the stairs that we've used, or our son's used for camping. He hasn't had a chance to go camping for a few years now. I said, why don't you just take that? They are rather expensive now, and I think this one was. I'm sure we got it from Argos, and that is gone to work now, so it's left our home. Don't think it'll ever come back, and the old one has been dumped, so that is something else. And then I've got a lot of DVDs. I've got a pile down here, and some of these are box sets. Some of these are going to the charity shop. Others are actually going to family members, because I actually text them and said I wanted a reply by sort of return of what they want, because I want to try and get rid of these things, due to the fact that it can be a bit hit and miss whether the charity shop would take certain items. I know they've put a stop to some items that they've got a lot of stock on, because of getting rid of the stuff, and they have to hold on to it 72 hours before they can actually put it on the shelves, something like that. So I'm going to quickly whip through these. There's quite a few. So we've got Jurassic Island. I was actually quite disappointed in this. I think I paid about £5 for it. I thought it was going to be a lot better than what it was, so it was a bit disappointing. I've got Alias. I've got the whole of the complete season, 6 disc set of this, and I paid £5. A lot of these come from Kex, and yes, I could take them back to Kex, but don't think you get much for them. But I say a lot of the box sets are actually going to family members. I've got the complete set first season of the A-Team. I said you'll see a lot of stickers from Kex. You'll see a lot of first seasons as well. Got Fringe, the complete first season of this one. And then last I have got 2 boxes here. This is all season 1, and there's 25 episodes of season 1 there, and I've also got Lost season 2. So as I said, they do take, when the box sets like this, they do take sort of a lot of room, rather than have it in one sort of double case. Then I've got a few like this that's got 3 one side, 3 the other, and then you close it up, and it doesn't take so much room up. I've got Robin Hood. So yeah, this is actually a foreign one. It did say on the back language English, and there is English subtitles. This is one hubby picked up, but it is, I think it's Dutch or something, so we never did watch it, so that's just going to go. We've got House, the complete first season. Do like House, but as I said, it's going. This one I purchased. This is Robinson Crusoe, and you can watch it in 3D if you've got the glasses and the TV. It's okay, quite enjoyed it, haven't had it that long, so that's going to go to our granddaughter. It's not one that we're likely to watch over and over again, so there we are. And then I've got Smallville, and I've got the 1, 2 and 3 complete seasons. As I said, this is going to a family member, so they are leaving. I've also got all 6 series of Wire in the Blood. So as I said, it's all taking up a lot of room. I think this is the sort of thing I was thinking of. This don't take so much room thing, where it's like this, and then you've got, say, all in there sort of thing, and there's 2 of those. So I suppose compared to what that would have been if you had them in the boxes individually, that would take a lot more room up. So that is going. I've got this one that's still in the wrapper. Nobody wants to particularly watch it, so it's going. So it's got 3 movies in that one. So as I said, there's a lot of videos here, and we have not, again, sort of made much of a dent, although I think a little bit at a time is good. We have actually got another one, and I don't know where it is. It's this one. We watched this one last night. This one was okay. It was a lot better than what I thought. And it's called Predators, because we like all the Predator movies and Predator vs Aliens and things like that. And I did actually enjoy this, but when I asked the guys, they enjoyed it, but it's not like the original Predator. We said that it's not one that we're going to constantly watch. And yes, I was having a yogurt for supper last night, and that nearly went all down me, because I knew something was going to happen. It was one of those things, and we didn't have the light on. We did actually wait till it was fairly dark to watch it, because some of these movies, because where our TV is situated over there, and you've got the window there, even with the curtains closed, if it's really bright sunshine and it's something that's going to be in the dark. Luckily, it wasn't all in the dark, but it was just nice to watch the movie. Not everybody likes watching movies in the dark, but we did. I nearly dropped the yogurt all down when I was watching it. I was sort of, and then suddenly it dropped up. Luckily, the trouble is, you know how the music is, and it creeps up on you. Do you know what I mean? I knew something was going to happen, and the guys just burst out laughing because I sort of yelped. And luckily, the yogurt was nearly finished, so it didn't go everywhere. But I just knew something was going to happen, and yet I still jumped. But as I said, still well worth watching, but it's not one that we're likely to keep, and that's in the mind's eye. I don't think I've brought any DVDs for a while. We did watch Poirot. We watched the whole of the last season, season 13. Very sad ending. I won't go into too much detail on that one, but thoroughly enjoyed that. And now we've been researching on Catch Up and Timon, watching some of the older episodes. We might be watching Miss Marple again, but there you are. The only trouble is with that box set, that is actually mine, and I do not wish to get rid of that one. So in between watching things off of demand, catch up, Virgin, what else have we got? As I said, the Disney Channel, Disney Plus, I keep saying that, Disney Plus, Amazon, Netflix and everything like that. I'm trying to say to the guys, you know, because we've got different series for different members of the family. I tend to watch all of them, even if I'm not 100% sure. I'm probably doing crafting or something in between, or watching TV. That's why sometimes I stick music to some of my crafting videos. You can tell the ones mostly because they're done in the lounge. Is that I'm trying to alternate between watching something that we haven't watched off the shelf, DVDs, or, you know, so we can get rid of them. So far, most of the ones that we put off or whatever, we're watching them and getting rid of them. So there's going to be another one of these videos. So hopefully this is encouraging to get sorted, especially now. Like, the tip has always been open, but like the charity shop and everything, you might have to contact your charity shop, as I keep in contact with mine, to check what they're taking, how much they would take and things like that. But it's a good idea to try and see, you know, encourage people to get rid of those items that you're sort of holding on to. Don't get me wrong, if it's an item, because I do have some items that we don't hardly ever use, but just in case. And in the past, like the kettle, get a new one, might keep hold of the old one if it still works. But no, that's not going to happen, because there's ways around boiling water, or even put it in the microwave if need be, if the kettle does go. And let's face it, it's easy enough to get a kettle. It did take me a while to, find the ones that I wanted. But as I said, I think that's it, and hopefully I'll remember to include the pictures for you. I have still got a lot of stuff that I want to get rid of or going through. So I do at the beginning of the year, but now is the time that items being replaced, so I'm making sure the equivalent, if not more, that's the words, equivalent or more, leaves your home or our home, so you don't get cluttered, and it just keeps on top of things. So I said, every time it comes to January time, I'm hoping it's going to get easier, and I have got the frame of mind to get rid of more and stuff that I don't use. Sentimental stuff has still got a slight problem in my heart, as everybody else probably can relate to that. But there is a few items that I can't see myself getting rid of. But hopefully if it's like an ornament or something, I try and put it on show so you can see it, or we can see it, so it is sort of getting used. But I know I've still got wedding presents that of glasses, you know, all the top glasses. I think we got rid of a few crystal glasses, and we just don't have those sort of parties anymore, you know, like whiskey glasses and everything like that. I have in the past put the battery operated lights in some of these glasses, different occasions, you know, because they're matching on, say, the table, and maybe a few little crystals or something inside, and it just makes it that you've used it, and it's still sentimental, but it's there. So, you know, think through things, think out the box and everything, as I keep saying. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.